Ghana's brightest spot in terms of performance at the Olympic Games is without a doubt boxing. This is because of the medal-winning feats of Eddie Blay, Clement Aikwote and Prince Amate. Ahead of this year's Olympic Games in Tokyo, Japan, a very important statistic has been recorded. The Samir family in Ghana will now go down in history as the first set of siblings to have qualified for the Olympic Games. Basti, Issa and Shakur Samir are born of the same father, Issa Sr., a retired boxer, and mother, Azaratu Abdullahi. Should the youngest of them, Shakur, step up into the ring to fight in Tokyo, Japan, all three would have sealed their status as Olympians. But from all that has happened so far with their respective careers, it is clear that the Samir family of Ghana have Olympic boxing genes. Their father, Issa, had to abandon what could have been a successful boxing career in its early stages due to injury. He says the decision to go for all three children to become boxers is divine.
That means you're short set on so or be qualified. Because one father, one mother. Qualify here. So one qualify him the same yinama. Until you can't say or be qualified. We want it to say or be qualified. Until me tea no, we say you come in the was. Why you mumu? I want me manamo. Why should me man? Send me pen on your why I'm a man yippee and yay. You also wash me mamma. Meaning said definitely or be qualified. They be a young musician, a young coupon shisha. Let me name say crop on bay boxer. Now I will pay him in a demitinasi and of Cassachel and a meeting in Nasa.
Basti and Issa Samir made the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games contingent for Ghana. And their youngest brother Shakur Samir is now qualified for Japan after earning 275 points to finish 7th in the overall world rankings. Issa Samir Sr. is the father of the three and quit his professional career years ago as a boxer and decided to invest in his sons by training them before handing them over to national team coach Ofori Asare, beginning with Basti and Issa.
I appreciate what is going on and I'm very, very happy. It's not easy for those things to happen, but sometimes when you are working hard, things like that can happen on your way.
Coach Ofori Asare has trained the two generations and recalls the moments when he worked with Issa Sr. as well as when they hardly agreed on certain things concerning his sons.
And to me, I'm a boxer. No, let me and son be a boxer. No, tonight I want you out. Send me person me and mean to me. That time Coach Asare, now I'm a coach. Later on. No be granny ye clap on and opinion for no him body mbo and no mother clap on a man and no kita clap on after now. Until me withdraw ye send me who say best one and it's a swaba. Until me imagine say me no time against my women. Na and dear me ya no me man no kofa. Na me stop me stand back and I push you on no because boxing me pay. And your family, you need to be you need in that so be. Miss me to me, minister coming back from my school. I see. And there was some wow. Until me life me be at the wow.
The first of the Samir brothers is Basti Samir, who captained the Black Bombers to the Beijing 2008 Olympics and turned professional after that. Before turning pro, however, Basti won gold at the pre-2008 Olympics qualifier and silver at the then All-Africa Games in Algeria. He has recorded some major milestones in his professional career by starting off on an 11-fight knockout winning streak and sparring with the likes of Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Roy Jones Jr. Issa Samir Jr. also made his impact in the national team by winning silver at the 2007 All-Africa Games in Algeria with a gold at the pre-Olympic qualifier like his elder brother did, and wrote his own script in the professional ranks. The biggest of his achievements to date is the IBF Youth Super Welterweight title. He throws back on his time with the Black Bombers team.
I feel much grateful, First of all, I didn't have the idea about the box. My dad introduced us into the boxing, and he gave us to Coach Asare, and Coach Asare also accepted us as his children, So I was a little kid, I was looking at my dad training, and also my senior brother, Bas. Also, later on, I joined my brother. So we were training together, and my brother joined the national team. So that motivated me to also join the national team as the junior. I'm the youngest boy in the national team. We all went to the All-African Games together, and we won silver medal, and that also kept me motivated, and also both managed to qualify to the Olympics game, at Beijing 2008, and I was very also excited. That made me, I had more interested in boxing. I realized that boxing is giving me a lot of opportunity and chances, So my brother turned pro, and I was still in the national team. But later on, I turned professional and I won a couple of titles.
Shakul is the youngest of them all, and now has a very big task of making impact in Tokyo, Japan. He won bronze at an African qualifier in Morocco and is looking good to have a medal from the Japan Olympics. For Basti and Issa, a lot of time has been lost due to the difficulties with managerial contracts, especially during their professional careers. But they remain hopeful once support is given.
He decided to do professional, and I trained him professional. He did some few fights, and then he started having problem with the knee. So he couldn't do as he wanted to do. So there was also another pressure on him, and then he came to me and he told me that now he has a lot of responsibilities. He has to do so many things. So he decided that he is not going to box again, but he's going to do some work to be able to get something to support his family. And I said, okay. So during that time, then he brought his children, because he told me, because he cannot do it again, he's bringing his children. At that time, he brought two of them, but then Sheku
was very little.
Yeah, I think by that time
he was not born.
He was not born. So when he brought Basti, and Issa too was very, very small. He can't even stand to do boxing. So most of the time, when he came to the gym, I told him, you sit down and watch. That's the way I was teaching Issa. So Issa will be sitting down and watching the rest of the boxers in the gym. It is Basti that started boxing at that time. So gradually, we get an opportunity to get them into the national team.
This boxing business is not easy, First of all, Coach Asare has kept his promise. That he promised my dad that when he brings us to him, he will make us a good boxers. And my dad took us to him, and he have made us a good boxers. By the grace of God, we are still working out to get to the top. the truth is, me, I'm ready. We are ready at any time. You know, but this is the thing. We are not waiting for Banku. We are, at least by now we have to fight for a world title. But you know, things went slow. But if Banku said that he wants to fight, we are there. We are ready. If somebody is there, is out there, is ready to make the fight, we are ready. But we are looking for the world title. We are looking for the title. I know that if we have 2, 3 fights, we can get closer to the world title. So we are ready at any time.
When I had a chance to represent Ghana at the international level, it was like, look at what your brothers did. You know, you have to be in their line. You don't have to score the record. They always motivate me with what they achieved in the international. So that's when I look at, even if I'm fighting, I know that I realize that I'm losing. I just remember, no, my brothers won medal. I have to achieve something. That's what always keep on motivating me. And my dad too. My dad always advised me and things. Yeah, he always motivates me.
At a point, there was a temptation to go and play football. What kept you, aside Coach Asari's insistence, what was it that kept you yourself as an individual back into the ring?
I remember Coach Asari, like I always coming to watch my brothers, you know, doing those things, sparring and things like that. Coach Asari asked me, among all the boxers here, who do I want to challenge? I was like, Basti, I want to fight Basti, I will beat Basti. Then it was like, okay, come and stand. Then that's how I started boxing.
I know that boxing is not easy. We need support. Like for example, Coach Asari have a lot of Olympians here, and he have 3 brothers for all African medalists, Olympians, and he have a lot of good boxers in Ghana. But still, he's working hard to make his own gym, and this is the thing, something that the government should look at to help. Even we have proved that we have good boxers in Ghana. At least 3 brothers in Olympics and Africa Games. At least the government should see that boxing is big here, is huge here. So we need more support, we need more help. You know, with more help, and I think that we can become a great boxers like Azuma Nelson, Saikote, Modali, Floyd Mayweather, and other rest. And we know that Ghana, we have talent for boxing. We have the best coach in Africa. We have the best professional coach in the world. So I think we just need the help. So all the elders, they should push. They should help the Samir brothers so that we can get to the top. It's just help. You know, sometimes you see us in action, or you see us working hard, but without push, without support, you can't get there.
All we need is support. You know, without support, you know, we can't do it, because it's my dad and my coach who have been supporting us so far, and some couple of big men who have been supporting us in terms of financial small, you know. So we would like to invite the, you know, businessmen to come to our aid, you know, because we need investors. Boxing is all about business, you know. If you have the talent and you don't have the support, I don't think you can reach there. So we need support. Samir brothers need support, and we can achieve big things for Ghana. We can bring title to Ghana.
Ejuma aye ejuma ama ewiase agia twom bia nti oba wo interest wo mu a anaso wo so wo interest wo mia we ni na ye ni ye. So one day home faso a maybe a bit me aye e faso ma wo ma no mo da ache na me nye obia na record a yankopon asset ama ni meka say wiase obi a betuma set sa record no dia eye de because omo ye one father one man e different mothers. Omo ye one father one mother. Omo nyina Olympians. Omo nyina so all African medalists. Oh, and see I didn't know I was at the Yankopon and Yankopon say, oh, I dare bet me I am and to me young Ghana. Say one more no more mama foul Musa and Sifu. Keep on trying. They be Obibi de oye bi get kaka eya na wa bran, o se wa bran na wa ja. Eno no de o grow ni ntisa, something de bi o ko enim. Nto o man no mo anasese wontumi ya force na oba na me bibi. Nti me family nyina me nya bemba wo mu a meboa no. Meboa no gese wono no se wo mpe. Nti me da tesa e me japade Nyankopon de ama me no no. Nti me fan ni agro.
We never knew that the three of them would become Olympians. And who knows? They are still young, they are still boxing. Maybe they can also become world champions. The three of them can all become world champions.
Wow.
Sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we think that, oh, this one cannot do it. This one, but at the end, even Sheku's victory can motivate Basti or Issa, because now when they reach some level, they will think that, oh, I will not listen to anybody. We are okay. But when they see that, hey, our younger brother is coming to overtake us, they will also wake up and then they will do it. So it's something that is good, that even among the three, they will be competing. Yeah. Because you say, if it does me, I also do it. If this, I will also do it. Even for him to win bronze, if you remember, I came to him and told him that, my friend, if you lose here and you didn't win anything, then it means you are not closer to Basti and Issa. I told him, if you want to come closer to Basti and Issa, then you must also win medal here. I told him. You see, and the medal he won, even though it wasn't good, it was very important medal, because the whole team we lost. We didn't get any medal, and he was the only person who got the medal to save our face.
Mr. Ghana for say, Bible na omu kodure bebe I was say and if you say when so we future champions ombetuma dibidi aba o man Ghana nti me da obibias.
I always plan ahead. I always draw my game plans. What I always aim is to get a medal, just put something on my neck, and sometimes me and my dad will just spend some time together planning. Even though he will not be traveling with me, he sometimes give me the game plans. You know, because I also been a boxer before and had the experience, so he sometimes share the experience with me, and that's how I go it.
The continuous story of the Samir brothers in the world of boxing is still being written. 3 brothers, 3 Olympic berths, and 9 medals on the African continent. Well, maybe this is just the time for the last of them, Sheku Samir, to win an Olympic medal. Time, they say, will tell. Nathaniel Atto for Joy News, Joy Sports, and Joy Prime.